Hello, welcome back to another algebra lesson. Today we're looking at lesson 5.3 where we are changing percentages into fractions and vice versa. So first example we're going to look at is let's change a percentage to a fraction. Let's say 12%. They want us to convert 12% into a fraction and maybe also into a decimal. Well, we know by now that the 12% is actually written as 12 over 100. And if we wanted to write that as a decimal, we look at the top number, 12. We know that 12 will always have a decimal after it, like that. And that when we divide, we are going to move the decimal 2 places to the left to make the number smaller by the number of zeros that we have in the percentage. Now obviously in a percentage we will always have 2 zeros. So we are going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. There's 1 and there's 2. So it's going to sit over there. So we're going to have 0.12 as the answer if they wanted a decimal. But we also want to look at a fraction. So we've started that process here. We're not going to leave it like that because we obviously know that with fractions you must always provide the simplest answer. So you must simplify this to get the fraction as small as possible. One thing that we know is that 4 is divisible into 12, and so we're going to go with that. And 4 goes into 12 3 times, and 4 will go into 125 times. Now this is just simple division. If you want to know how to do divisions, then you can look at those videos. So our simplified answer for 12% as a fraction is 3 over 25. Or if we wanted it as a decimal, it would be 0.12. If we look at another example, let's say we want to change a fraction into a percentage. So let's say we'll use the same example, a fraction of 3 over 25 written as a percent. So we're going to say n over 100 because it's n%. We don't know what the percentage is, and we're going to try and work it out. And then we're going to use our normal algebra cross multiplication. So we're going to have here 3 times 100 is 300 equals, and the 25 we're going to move to this side of the equal sign, and that's going to be 25n. We then want to isolate the n because we want to find the value of n, which is this whole expression as a percentage. Because remember, we want to convert 3 over 25 into a percentage. So we're going to take the 25 and we're going to move it over to this side. And it's going to go under the 300 because we're moving on the other side of the equal sign. And that will leave us with n. So 300 divided by 25. This will give us an answer of 12. So n equals 12%. So 3 over 25 expressed as a percentage is 12%.